Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive
Chers
consequence.
spectateurs,
The
nous vous
objectives
souhaitons la
are
bienvenue
clear.
pour ce match.
To miss out on them would be
Espagne.
unthinkable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Doué is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I certainly think, Peter, that he'll add more craft and ball to their attacking play. They'll no doubt be looking at him to break down stubborn opposition defences. And I think he's got the skill set to be pretty good at this.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Chance! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that was vital. Yeah. Dembele. And he's picked out the run. That's a dangerous ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Kubasi deals with that comfortably. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, this could be a chance. And the shot! And the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? He was slightly undercooked, that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, good Chucky! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
France currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary. Pedro Porro.
France really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to...
Great chance! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's had a hit! Incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
That's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. A moment to savour for all of us.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Fixed on the prize.
England
It is the ultimate
against
calm
France.
before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric really since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. Elise. This is Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Doué, and a shot! Quick to to recover this. So much time and... Oh, the ball's run loose here.
France definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham. Zaire Emery. Neither side yet able to find the net. For Olise. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zaire Emery. Rice. Gordon. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Played out to the left flank. Gordon. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That pass isn't the best. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Good ball, good take. Doué. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. James spots it and intercepts. Rice. And it's James. And it's James. Anderson. It's a good spell of possession, this. Spread it left. Yeah. It's a really well-measured ball. Zaire Emery. Somewhat off target. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Olise. That's Dembele. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get himself offside. Anderson. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Yeah, has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Olise. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. France have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly
There will
gives
be
you a
1 minute
very
at a
unique
time.
feeling. Tremendous.
O'Reilly gets into a good position. There's the shot! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
France just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Not a hint of offside here. Gordon!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a good game.
Zaire Emery. It's Dembele! It's bounced back off the post. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice.
France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so. Deal with the pressure and come again.
Elise. Well, what about it? France are hurt by just about the final punch. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The defender was unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's an imaginative pass. O'Reilly is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Dembele. And it's Zaire Emery. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like you had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution for England,
here and from
number
both
7,
sides.
Bukayo Saka. Number 8, number 10, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 20, Madueke.
He's gone for goal!
Number
Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the
After
moment.
69
That
minutes,
was magnificent. The way he
number
cut it so
77,
perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise
Mbappe.
himself, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Zaire Emery really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking goal.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Hangs one in. That should get the job done. Zaire Emery. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for England, number 9.
Some coaches
Kane.
are signalling changes
Number
here, both at the same
18.
time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step
Coming on
ahead
the
of his
field,
opponents here.
number
Maintain the
11,
upper hand, so to speak.
Rashford.
I can see that.
Number 21,
France are
Eze.
making a change.
Substitution in
After this,
progress.
just one opportunity to do so. Rashford gets on his bike and on the move. Madueke. And he's managed to get free. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Rashford. Eze. He is just caressing the ball. And it's James. O'Reilly. Shot could be on. He's gone away. Well, the defence just about
There will be
came out
3
on top.
minutes at a
It was
time.
contested. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a decent ball. Pickford claims top. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Thuram. And we're done. They needed to win, and
Hello
they
everybody,
have
and
won.
quick announcement
It
now.
is
We would
a
like to ask you
triumph.
all to kindly stay seated during the match.
moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Chers
on the start
spectateurs,
line,
nous vous souhaitons la
eyes
bienvenue
fixed
pour ce
on the
match.
prize. It was the ultimate calm
France.
before the inevitable score. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of... And the shots! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's worked it through. Mignon claims after. Yeah. Kone. This is coming off in quick succession here. Dembele. Now that's a fine ball. Touré! Wide, but only just.
Well, he overtook that one, aiming for protection, and got it slightly wrong.
And they're quick to get it back. Kone. Out to Lise. Brilliant, uncompromising pressure on him. Nice looking ball. That was not Pogba. Yeah. Kone. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. He's having a goal! Incredible! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You just know they're... Oh, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
France with the corner, they're first. Elise is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mignon needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Get it through. Brilliantly cut out. Kone. It's Dembele! It was produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Might be danger here. Yeah.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
It's Biel. He's going to slip through. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. Dembele. Dembele. Olise. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's had it taken off him. That has been cut short. Kone. Now it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he's... Wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. Silvestre. He is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he's managed to get free. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
No draw this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lofted through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Shoots! Oh, that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They have a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Une casquette bleue.
France claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling. He's gone for goal. That is a routine catch.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now it's Mbappe. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's got away. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super fine. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That looks a good ball through. Dembele. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. France have their second corner now. Olise with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Doué. He's found a way through. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Olise. Desailly cuts out the pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah. And that has left him in a heap. Thuram, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He leaps for it! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. I mean, that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Oh, tries from a long way out. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Can he finish? Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nicely spread. Where it came from. Oh, that was vital. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
What's Corday? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, now here's an he'll try for distance. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a corner.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 14, le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 24, le numéro 17. Changement.
And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. France have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance, surely! And again! That's a good finish. Three! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Bevan. That's it from us tonight. Have a very good evening to one and all. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both
Bienvenidos
sides
al
look to
partido
clear
de
the
hoy.
first hurdle.
Hoy se enfrentan-
Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are...
Shoots! There it is!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
The most accurate pass. Eto. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Eto. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, some astute defending there. Cucurella. And the counter is on. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for the run, played out wide. He is through here! Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ferran Torres going after that. He's in a great position here. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Varane. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pepe. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Marcelo. And here's Mbappe. Good-looking ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Tchouaméni. This is a promising build-up. Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries from distance. Alexander-Arnold. Belly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's come to nothing.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neymar. Tchouaméni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just past the 40th minute mark. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. There's a sharp little ball here. No way through. Mbappe, there he goes, motoring forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Tchouameni. That signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Madrid really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11
Madrid just
será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Bellingham, who is really short on confidence, and it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide.
Looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. And he was quick to react. And we have our very first corner. And here's Bellingham.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. He's been and he has kept it out somehow.
Right, really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe, where it came from. Madrid holding a corner, and the referee concurs. Cruyff plays it short. Takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes,
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sevilla have their third corner. Vertical.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff running with intent. And he nearly
full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. Shame he just couldn't finish it off.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, Messi. El dorsal 20, Eto'o. El dorsal 5 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 14 se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ended up in no man's land. It's made its way to him.
Seville really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Guti. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Valverde. Messi. Squeeze it through. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cucurella. Rafael Varane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
It's Rose. Who's going to get there? He's found the way through. Very much into the last knockings. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. He's on the finish! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Marcó en el minuto 30 el dorsal 14. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24, Yaya Touré, será reemplazado por el dorsal 16, Sergio Busquets. Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It out wide. Cruyff tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The whistle. Well, Bojan Krkic set a number of goal-scoring records in his youth, and you can still see in him the qualities that made him such a phenomenon at that level.
Adaptability and pace, those are the qualities, Peter. He doesn't have the physique of a traditional striker, so it's all about playing across the front line, switching positions, keeping defenders on their toes.
And he got the best footballing education going when it comes to that sort of play. Valverde, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chouameni. Koundé. Alaba. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. This is coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. It's Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? And that's going to be a goal kick. Short changes him with that pass. Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. That is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Chouameni. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's made its way to him. And this is Cruyff. Space for him to turn and look. Camavinga with the clearance. Done very well to take that back. Cucurella. Madrid still without a single shot on target. But he's left disappointed.
It wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it out.
And it's Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde, Howson cuts out the pass. There's a sharp hit of ball here. And that was not getting there.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Here's Bojan. Oh, good take in a good area. And a shot! Chouameni. Valverde. Yeah, what about a counter-attack? Messi. So deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chouameni. Played it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. Shot!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bojan. Rafael Varane. Someone off target. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Raul, Barcelona. reputation for being combative. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Threads one in. Chouameni.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Dorian. Hit in his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That has been knocked clear. That is a brilliant interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
This is a promising build-up. He's got away. Great chance! And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. How's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise. He got
Un minuto de
that
descuento.
too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Se ha encontrado
Well,
unas llaves
both
de coche con
half-time
un
team
llavero en
talk
forma
will
de
go
pelota de
change
fútbol.
now. One
Se
will be
ruega a su
solid, the
propietario
other needs to
que
be
se ponga
pretty
en contacto
inspiring.
con algún empleado del estadio.
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, he's got takes a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chouameni, and it's Chouameni. De Jong. Dorian. That's Xabi Alonso. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Kubasi gets a foot in here. And it's Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Jong going forward. It's oh, brilliant save.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, third quarter of the game. Deftly away. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
And he's going to have his name taken. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Alba cuts it out. Messi. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Goal. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Barcelona get their fourth corner. This looks promising. Can he finish? Well-taken goal. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great
Marcó
reactions
en el
there.
minuto
Right place,
68
right time,
el
easy
dorsal
pickings.
18. Cambio de jugadores en el
Behind by two,
El
he's
dorsal
their way
13.
back into this.
Bojan Krukic.
A lot of space
Será
here, a real
reemplazado por
opportunity.
el dorsal 20.
Close. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely intercepted.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done.
It's a nice one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looks sharp there.
Cambio de
That's
jugadores
very
en el
well played.
Barcelona. El
They're
dorsal
up to 5
11
corners now.
será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. And here's Dani Olmo. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Foot in. Chouameni. Mbappe pinches it off him. Valverde. Yamal. Now it's Cruyff. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Ferran Torres. Valverde. And he's let fly.
Cambio de
It's off
jugadores
target
en el
by
Barcelona.
quite away.
El
I think
dorsal
that's just more
3
proof that this team
Xavi
is very
Alonso.
comfortable playing
El
on the
dorsal
break.
21.
They're really swift.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 9.
Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Olmo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Koundé. Cucurella. Valverde. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Camavinga. And Güler. Oh, good read.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's played through for him. Oh, he's bustling through here. They're urging him to shoot. Güler. Great vision.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And time is up. Madrid have done it. The perfect
Recordamos a
outcome
nuestros
in
espectadores
this most
que pueden
passionate
disfrutar
game.
de la transmisión en directo.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Bienvenidos
Two
al
teams,
partido de hoy.
each seeking the
Hoy
perfect
se
kick-off
enfrentan.
start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much underway now. So Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this...
Some inspired defending there. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Looking for the far post. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. For Valverde. Yamal. Mbappe shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Big chance! We're quick to recover this. Valverde. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ferran Torres. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. De Jong. And it's Olmo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played. Yamal. Chouameni. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
He is just caressing the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rudiger. De Jong. And it's Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. And Dani Olmo. That pass isn't the best. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And he's got the beating of his man. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Tries to play it through. Nice control. Space for him to turn and look. And he's got his cross in. Cleared away. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now it's Yamal. Turan. Oh, can he get onto this? Taken back almost at once.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Good looking ball. Danny Olmo. Yaya Toure. Probing pass. He's just misjudged that one. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Olmo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So right back into the action.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's having a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yaya Toure. Danny Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's a lovely exchange. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get rid. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Danny Olmo. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's got a shot! It's in! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Cruyff. Belletti. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. De Jong. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
The most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. And here's Lewandowski. Looking here to chip it through. Incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear. And it's Jordi Alba. Now, can they get him away? It's destined for the flank. Tchouaméni. And they can counter here. It's Valverde. Ferran Torres. And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Of course! simple as you like. The outcome's utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of
El
fatigue.
dorsal 6.
Madrid
Luis
have
Suárez.
their lead.
Serán
It's so often the
sustituidos
case
por
with goal scorers.
el dorsal
Little
8.
influence,
El
all of a
dorsal
sudden,
14.
bang.
Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 9. Messi. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot a goal! That's a beauty-looking ball, that. Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. And Nielsen. Xabi Alonso. And it's Ed Nielsen. It's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. And the finish! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. And Pepe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Jordi Alba. Tries to pass it through. Well, this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get away?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Xabi Alonso. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.